English Inspired. Learn English with stories. British English Advanced.
Ella was a 16-year-old girl with a passion for books and an endless curiosity for adventure. She lived in a quaint village named Elmsfield, surrounded by rolling hills and the mysterious Elms Woods. The woods were said to be enchanted, but most villagers dismissed the tales as just legends. Ella's best friend, Theo, a clever and inventive boy, loved designing gadgets. Though he was cautious by nature, Theo never let Ella venture far without him. Ella also had an eccentric uncle, Arthur, who was once a famous explorer, but now spent his days tinkering with old maps and talking about his grand adventures. One quiet morning, Ella visited Uncle Arthur's study. She found him staring intently at a crumpled parchment. "What's that?" Ella asked. Arthur explained that the parchment was part of an old map he had discovered in his attic. It supposedly led to the lost elm sapphire, a gemstone said to have magical properties. Arthur handed the map to Ella, urging her to decipher the cryptic symbols and words. Excited, Ella invited Theo to help her solve the mystery. The map's first clue read, "Where sunlight dances and shadows play, seek the stone that guards the way." Ella and Theo quickly realised it referred to the Elms Woods. Ella was eager to start immediately, but Theo hesitated. He reminded her that the woods were vast and easy to get lost in. Determined, Ella borrowed a compass from her uncle, while Theo brought his homemade lantern and a small notebook to record their journey. The pair set off as the morning sun lit up the woods. After hours of walking, they reached a clearing where sunlight streamed through the trees. In the centre stood a tall stone with strange carvings. Theo noticed an indentation in the stone and pointed it out to Ella. She examined it closely and found a phrase etched into the surface. "Speak the name of the forgotten queen." Theo frowned. "How are we supposed to know that?" Ella thought for a moment, recalling stories her uncle had told. "Queen Alara," she whispered, hoping she was right. To their amazement, the stone shifted, revealing a hidden pathway that led deeper into the woods. The next part of the journey brought them to a wide river with fast-moving water. The map showed that they needed to cross, but the nearest bridge was broken. Theo used his quick thinking to create a makeshift raft from fallen branches and vines. As they floated across, they heard faint whispers. At first, they thought it was the wind, but the voices seemed to form words. "Do not stray. Trust your heart." Ella shivered. Theo noted the words in his notebook, muttering, "Maybe it's just our imagination." Once they reached the other side, the whispers stopped, and the forest grew eerily silent. Deeper into the woods, they encountered a tree that appeared to hum a soft tune. The map indicated that this was the singing tree, and the next clue was hidden within its branches. Ella climbed carefully, searching for anything unusual. Hidden in the leaves was a small metal box. Inside, she found a riddle. "I am not alive, yet I grow. I do not have lungs, yet I need air. What am I?" Ella and Theo thought for a while before Theo exclaimed, "Fire! The answer is fire!" The moment he said it, the ground beneath the tree shifted, revealing a small tunnel leading underground. The tunnel led them to a glittering cavern. Stalactites sparkled like stars, and the air felt cool and magical. At the centre of the cavern was a pedestal holding a sapphire the size of an apple. Ella and Theo approached cautiously, marvelling at the gem's beauty. As Ella reached out, a deep voice echoed through the cavern. "Who dares disturb the elm's sapphire?" A figure emerged, a guardian made of stone and light. The guardian explained that the sapphire was not merely a treasure, but a source of balance for the Elms Woods. If removed, the forest would lose its magic. Ella hesitated. She realized the sapphire wasn't meant to be taken, but protected. She explained this to Theo, who nodded in agreement. Ella and Theo left the cavern, leaving the sapphire untouched. As they emerged from the woods, they noticed the whispers had returned, but this time they sounded warm and approving. Back in the village, they shared their story with Uncle Arthur, who was proud of their decision. The villagers listened in awe as Ella recounted the adventure. From that day on, Ella and Theo became known as the keepers of Elm's Woods, reminding everyone that some treasures were meant to remain where they belonged.
If you'd like to learn American English, or would like more advanced stories, check out our other videos. Thank you for watching English Inspired. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing.